Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to the Listening Hour podcast.
What's been on my mind? I wanna be.
So I'm Sofia, your host for today. So in this episode, we'll be delving into the psychologist world, where we will discuss and have some insights about child psychologists' role in managing pediatric hearing impairments. So joining with me today, we have two incredible child psychologists, Miss Aina and Miss Alia.
Hello everyone, my name is Miss Aina. I'm a child expert in early intervention, including child hearing impairment.
Hi everyone, I am Miss Alia and I am a child psychologist with experience of 10 years.
Today's episode is going to be so special because we have secondary school teacher, also a mother to a children with hearing impaired. Hi Miss Naya.
Hello everyone, I'm Miss Naya. It's a great opportunity today to be here and I'm excited to share my experience.
So without further ado, I guess you guys also excited to know more about child psychologists and related to the child hearing impairment. So let's go! So basically, child psychology plays an important role in managing and helping these children with hearing impairment. So Miss Aina, I want to ask you about your insights about the key responsibility on how can child psychologists help these children.
Yes, of course. Working as a child psychologist made me realize that our role is quite impactful as it may involve in terms of the development of the child, the social, emotional, and also the child's social interaction with the surrounding. The key responsibilities in our world will include in terms of prevention, intervention, and also counseling to support the child and also their family. I will just call this point as a PIC to make it short, that will indicate prevention, intervention, and also counseling. Starting with the first key, which is prevention, our work as a child psychologist will help to identify early risks that a child may have in future, such as developmental delays or behavioral issues. This situation will make us often work along with audiologists and also pediatrics. Besides that, we also educate families in emphasizing the importance of early interventions to prevent issues like social withdrawal or low self-esteem, hearing impaired children. Moving to the next point in PIC, which is intervention. Intervention is another critical aspect that will help children with hearing impairment. Imagine being a child who struggles to interact with their peers due to hearing loss. Is that right? So, therefore, a child psychologist will provide crucial support by conducting a therapist to help the child to develop emotional regulation and also social skills, also self-confidence to interact with the world.
Wow, Miss Aina, your point is really interesting. So basically, we as a child psychologist, no matter what we are, live in this world, we have to treat the children with disabilities like a normal kid out there, right?
Yes, you are right, Ms. Safia. Due to that, we also provide counseling to offer guidance and also emotional support to both the child and also the family. Our work is helping them to cope with their feelings of frustration, isolation, and also anxiety due to the lack of confidence. Besides, we also teach them about effective communication strategies to ensure that both children and also caregivers may communicate well starting at home. However, the magic truly happens through interdisciplinary cooperation. Child psychologists will work together with audiologists, speech language pathologists, and also teachers to create a comprehensive plan that can address both the child's psychological and also developmental needs. In schools, usually child psychologists will promote accommodation like visual materials and also quiet learning to ensure that every child gets a chance to thrive.
Yes, Aina, I couldn't agree more. So let's ask Miss Naya. So seeking support from a child psychiatrist, especially for our own children that have that impairment, is a big step in our family, right? So as a parent with a child who has hearing impairment, can you share with us your experience when you first brought your child to see the child psychologist?
So, as a parent with a child who has had a hearing impairment since birth, I got the opportunity to learn a lot of new things, experiences that I'm very grateful for. Not gonna lie, my husband and nervous when we first brought our child to see a child psychologist because we didn't know what to expect. But we were also eager to find support and guidance, as it is normal for a child with hearing impairments to face challenges in communication and social interactions. Alhamdulillah, the child psychologists help us recognize situations where our child might feel frustrated or isolated and give us practical strategies to help manage these emotions. They also show us how to foster better communication using both verbal and non-verbal methods like sign language and visual cues, and give us tools to improve our child's confidence in expressing themselves. By addressing these challenges, our child has been able to build healthy relationships with peers, family members, and even their teachers. Looking back, seeking help from a child psychologist was one of the best decisions we have made. It not only helped our child thrive, but also strengthened our family's ability to support each other through the ups and downs of life with hearing impairment.
Yes, Ms. Naya, so I can tell that it must be a huge relief for both of you after seeing the child psychologist, right? So we can say that child psychologists play a crucial role in supporting child's emotional and social development, right? So how about in terms of education? Do you think there is improvement in your child after seeing the child psychologist?
Yes, absolutely. The child psychologist works closely with teachers at our child schools, which is specifically designed to support children with hearing impairments, to create educational plans that accommodate our child's strengths and challenges. For instance, they suggested modifications like ensuring our child has visual aids, using clear and consistent communication methods, and providing quiet spaces to reduce distraction. The psychologist also recommended strategies like teaching self-advocacy skills, so our child feels empowered to ask for help or clarification when they need it. Additionally, incorporating features like social stories and role-playing has helped our child understand and navigate social situations more confidently, which has had a positive impact on their ability to engage in classroom activities.
Wow, that's so incredible, Ms. Naya. It's so reassuring to hear how collaborative efforts have been taken between the child psychologist and your part and your behalf as a parent. So I can say that the collaboration is really important, okay, to enhance your child's educational progress. So before we wrap up this session, would you like to share any advice with parents who might be struggling the same thing as you before?
My advice to parents is to focus on improving your child's overall quality of life, not just addressing specific challenges. Working with a child psychologist taught us that small changes can make a big difference. For example, creating an environment at home that supports communication, like making sure everyone in the family use visual cues and gesture, has made our child feel more included and understood. We have also learned the importance of building routines that provide structure while being flexible enough to adapt to our child's needs. This balance has helped our child feel secure and confident in their daily life while still exploring new experiences. And of course, emotional support is crucial. By helping our child manage feelings of frustration and anxiety, they have been able to form stronger, more meaningful relationships with family, friends, and also teachers. Lastly, I would encourage parents to celebrate their child's strengths and interests, whether it's art, music, or technology. Find these activities that bring them joy and confidence can really help them thrive. It's about focusing on what they can do rather than what they can't, and making sure they feel valued and supported every step of the way. Celebrate every milestone, no matter how small, and prioritize your child's happiness and well-being. A happy, supported child is a thriving child, and as a parents, it's our role to help them live their best life with the resources and love they need.
Thank you so much, Ms. Naya, for sharing that with us. Your advice is truly inspiring and full of wisdom. So it's such a beautiful reminder that even small changes actually can lead to a big improvement to our family, and especially to the improvement for our children. So Ms. Alia, so can you please share us about the case scenario to illustrate the role as a child psychologist in managing this child with disabilities?
Yeah, for sure.
Let me introduce you to Sam, a 7-year-old boy who has recently been diagnosed with moderate hearing loss. So Sam was seen having a tough time in school, and he was often isolated by his peers and struggled to keep up with lessons. So Sam's parents is the one who brought him to us for psychological support and wellness. So our initial step was to help Sam understand his feelings and frustrations. So we worked on boosting his confidence by helping him understand that his hearing loss does not define his abilities and his potential. So in our section with Sam, we focus on helping him express his feelings through play therapy most of the time, and also did collaboration with his teachers where we try to implement practical strategies in the classroom. So for example, as how Ms. Aina have explained before, we explained to the teacher that Sam was seated closer to the front and visual aids were introduced to help him follow along with the lessons more easily. Additionally, we also worked with his audiologists to ensure that Sam was comfortable with his hearing devices support, for example hearing aids, and understood on how to use them effectively. So in regards to that, we also provided counseling sessions for Sam's parents to actually help them adjust to his needs and also advocate him effectively. So these were steps that is crucial in helping Sam, a hearing impaired child, to adjust to his new reality. So by addressing these emotional and social needs alongside his hearing impairments, we supported Sam in navigating his challenges and building resilience accordingly.
So thank you so much, Ms. Alia, for the very wonderful sharing. So by knowing the real scenarios about how child psychology is managing these kids, I think I understand better about the role as a child psychologist. So I guess that's the end of our podcast for today. So thank you so much for three of you. Thank you so much, Ms. Naya, Ms. Alia, and also Ms. Aina for the very insightful experience and information that you shared today. So thank you so much everyone for tuning in and taking your time to watch our episode today. So until next time, bye-bye!
Bye!